Oh yeah!
Push it over! Can he save it? Here we go!
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the internet phenomenon better known as Monster Truck Attitude, live here on the MTA YouTube channel. If you're new here, cross that subscribe button, turn on all notifications, stay up to date with everything that we're doing, because tonight, MonsterMania 6 Night 2 is about to get underway. Last night, Johnny Redlaw and Jester took home the Night 1 MonsterMania 6 Championship, and we're going to crown an all-new champion here tonight for night number 2. 16 of the baddest of the bad, ready to let it fly here tonight at the biggest, grandest stage of them all, MonsterMania. It's the biggest show, what we do all year long, and it's where it all started in 2020. And right now, these bad boys and girls are getting ready to head back to the pit area and get ready for round 1 competition. So strap in and hold on tight. Round 1 action is about to get underway. Here's how it all shakes down. We're going to see Captain America take on the West Virginia Mountaineer. Rampage taking on the Bulldozer. Then Obsession going to be taking on the Midnight Rider, followed by Max D taking on the Lucas Oil Stabilizer. Checking out the other side of the bracket, it's going to be the return of the Bigfoot Bad Boy taking on the Incredible Hulk. USA 1 taking on the VP Mad Scientist. Blue Thunder takes on Blockhead. And to close out round 1 action, Kamikaze making his debut, taking on James Vaillancourt in the UFO 4, ready to go here for round 1 action. And getting us started here tonight, it's going to be the return of Cameron Warman and Captain America, sitting out to take on second generation driver all the way out of the Johnson Motorsports race team, the West Virginia Mountaineer, a legendary truck out here on the MTA circuit. He's ready to rock the house here tonight. Aiden Johnson behind the wheel. Both drivers are staged and ready to go. Who's going on to round 2? Night 2 kicking off right now as they go green. The Mountaineer got the lead. Here comes Captain America out of shape. Over he goes. And Cameron Warman turns it over. And the West Virginia Mountaineer getting a round 1 victory here tonight. Cameron Warman and Captain America got a little squirreled up coming out of no man's land. Kind of lost it coming down that landing ramp. We're going to go back and check out our MTA replay here. Off the line, you see the Mountaineer kind of got the jump on him. Here comes Captain America. Watch your inside lane. He hitting the first set of jumps right there. Tries to land it, got squirreled up, tipped it up on 2 wheels, tried to drive out of it, but over he goes here tonight. And the West Virginia Mountaineer will advance on into our round 2 competition. MTA track crew and officials are down there now. Cameron Warman out of the truck. He's A-OK. Little bit of fiberglass damage done, and it looks like the left front tire has broken off of that truck again. He tried to save it. He drilled it right into the ground on top of that car stack, getting ready to go across the finish line. What a ride there for Cameron Warman, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for him. Captain America on the trailer early here tonight. And as we move on with round 1 competition, the return of an MTA veteran, Big Bad John up here in the Bulldozer machine, ready to rock the house to take on Robbie Keaton, all the way from Pontoon Beach, Illinois, in the Rampage machine over here on the inside lane. Now, John K.D.X won the Outlaws Lock and Load event late last year. Bulldozer ready to go, firing on all cylinders in that far lane. Rampage wants to knock off the veteran here tonight inside of round 1. Both trucks are staged. Bulldozer and Rampage down the straight stretch. The Rampage has the lead on the Bulldozers coming back. What a ride! Robbie Keaton in trouble. What an incredible ride there for Robbie Keaton in the Rampage machine, trying to chase down John K.D.X and the Bulldozer. That was absolutely incredible, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go back and take another look at our MTA replay here. And off the line, Rampage had a whole shot on him. K.D.X now pulling the trigger, coming down that straightaway. Here comes Robbie Keaton. He starts to nose it over, clips the landing ramp, has it up on the front 2 tires. He tried to stay into it and cartwheels the truck. What an incredible crash here tonight as Bulldozer advances on into round 2. What a matchup that was. They get him off the track. Rampage on the trailer. However, next up, the Idaho Wild Man, Chris Walker's Obsession, now staged over here on the far lane to take on Justin Lamb in the Midnight Rider, an all-new truck which debuted late last year. Midnight Rider looking to take away another championship win out here tonight. Inside of round 1 competition in MonsterMania 6, both drivers staged and ready. Obsession takes on Midnight Rider. Green light goes down, and off the line they go. They're side by side in the first jump, up and over no man's land, and Midnight Rider getting into Obsession inside of the shutdown area over the last set of cars. He will send the Idaho Wild Man for a wild ride here tonight inside of round 1. Going back to our MTA replay, let's take another look at it again. Both drivers cut a great light, seemingly side by side, all the way down the straightaway. They get up under the first jump. Watch Midnight Rider start to go towards the inside of the track, and right there, just a little bump draft to Chris Walker's and Obsessed, and turning him over inside of the shutdown area. What a matchup it is. Chris Walker's and Obsession will be advancing on into round 2. Midnight Rider on the trailer early again here tonight. And next up, the wise man, Wyatt Anderson, back in maximum destruction. He's ready now to take on Blake Mahoney in the all-new Lucas Oil Stabilizer out of that far lane. Max D looking to do good here tonight. It's a brand new truck, still getting seat time in it, ready to rock the house. Max D taking on Lucas Oil Stabilizer in round 1. Here's the green light now, and off the line they go. They're side by side. Stabilizer with the early lead. Max D coming back. Blake Mahoney with a wild ride over on the inside lane. What an incredible matchup that was, as Max D came from behind right there. The Stabilizer had a jump on him coming off the line. We're going to go back and check out the MTA replay, try to figure out what happened to Blake Mahoney and the Lucas Oil Stabilizer. Coming down the straightaway again, you see he has the whole shot on Max D. As they come down that straightaway, watch the outside lane. Stabilizer noses over hard off that first jump, landed it on top of the roll cage. What an incredible ride that was. You know he's going to feel that in the morning. Nonetheless, the wise man and Max D moving on into round 2. Next up here tonight in round 1, the Monster Truck Canucker returns. Brad Shaw from the Crunch This Podcast race team, the Bigfoot bad boy, ready now to take on Hunter Craddock. We haven't seen him out here in quite some time. The Incredible Hulk back and ready to go on the outside lane, ready now to take on Bigfoot. Who's going to round 2? Here's a green light down the straightaway. They go. Bigfoot's got a slight lead. The Hulk now coming back on a close race. And the bad boy, Brad Shaw, and the Bigfoot machine will take home a round 1 victory as he tries to get the truck woed inside of the shutdown area, tagging the wall. The Incredible Hulk bugged to right and went right to our windy stand. He is on the trailer early tonight. Bigfoot bad boy advancing on into round 2. Next up here tonight, Jalen Buford in the USA 1 Chevrolet, your MonsterMania 3 champion from 3 years ago. He wants to get back on top of that victory lane mountain. He is now ready to take on a brand new truck debuting out here tonight. The VP Mad Scientist over here on the inside lane. Both drivers staged and ready to go. Green light goes down and off the line they go. VP's got a lead on him. Here comes USA 1 on the outside lane. It's a close race. I do believe that USA 1 with Chevrolet Camp getting a round 1 victory over the VP Mad Scientist here tonight as they both shut it down at the wall protection. We're going to go back and check out our MTA photo finish to see just how close this was. Your winner in round 1, ladies and gentlemen, Jalen Buford in the USA 1 Chevrolet by about half a truck over the VP Mad Scientist. And next up here tonight, Sawyer Ramsdale, the S-Kicker, the built for tough Blue Thunder back of the line to take on an all-new blockhead machine, making its MonsterMania debut out here tonight. Jeremy Spriggs behind the wheel, ready to do good in an all-new truck. The truck looks wicked fast. Did a couple of test runs with it earlier tonight. He thinks he's got what it takes to take on the built for tough Blue Thunder out of that far lane. Both trucks staged and ready to go. Blockhead and Blue Thunder, the green light goes down and off the line. Blockhead's got a lead on him. Here goes Blue Thunder on the outside lane. Blockhead out of shape in no man's land, and both drivers cross up inside of the shutdown area. But Sawyer Ramsdale and Blue Thunder taking home a round 1 victory here tonight. And now we get set and ready to close out round 1 action. Mike Council returning, this time in an all-new truck. The Kamikaze machine staged over here on the inside lane. He is set to take on longtime MTA veteran and now MTA Hall of Famer as of Friday, James Valancourt, the UFO Ford out of Centimissa, New Jersey on the outside lane. Who's going to round 2? Both trucks are staged. Green light going down, UFO and Kamikaze side by side up and over the first jump. They settle it down in the shootout all the way to the finish line. But Valancourt in the UFO Ford will put Kamikaze on the trailer. UFO taking it on in a round 2 competition here tonight at MonsterMania 6. A great race right there. Kamikaze didn't let up. However, Valancourt and UFO will move on into our round 2 competition. Take another look how close it was. By about half a truck, Valancourt pulls it out. And Kamikaze again on the trailer here tonight. So ladies and gentlemen, MonsterMania 6 with a good kickoff here tonight. We're getting ready for round 2 action, and that's coming up next. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to crown a MonsterMania 6 Night 2 champion when we return from the break. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to MonsterMania 6, night number 2 here tonight. Again, Johnny Redlaw taking home the night 1 victory last night. We're ready for round 2, and it's how it shakes down. West Virginia Mountaineer taking on the Bulldozer. Obsession taking on Maximum Destruction. Other side of the bracket, the Bigfoot Bad Boy taking on USA 1. Then we're going to see Sawyer Ramsdale and Blue Thunder take on the veteran James Vaillancourt and the UFO Ford, who is currently your reigning Thursday Night Thunder champion in that series. But right now, it's all about MonsterMania 6, night 2. Who's going to take the championship win? We're going to see who's going to take it all the way here tonight. As round 2 gets kicked off, Big Bad John returns in the Bulldozer machine. Ready now to take on second generation driver Aiden Johnson, the West Virginia Mountaineer, all the way from the Johnson Motorsports race camp, ready to throw it down here tonight. Who's going on into our semifinal competition? Both trucks are staged and ready to go. Here's the green light to kick off round 2 action, and down the straightaway they go. Mountaineer has the lead on the Bulldozer, coming back, and Aiden Johnson won't have enough, and John Kadiarch, who parks it on top of the van stack, will advance on into our semifinal competition. The Mountaineer on the trailer here tonight out of round 2 action. Next up here tonight in our round 2 competition is the return of the Wise Man. Wyatt Anderson looked strong in round 1. Over here on the outside lane, however, is Chris Walker's, the Idaho Wildman. We saw him get turned over earlier tonight by Justin Lamb in the Midnight Rider. The crew's got that truck back and ready at 100%. Both these drivers are staged. Who's going to go to semis? Max D and Obsession. Green light going down and off the line. They're side by side. Obsession has the lead on a Max D trying to make up the ground. It's a close one. I do believe the Idaho Wildman, Chris Walker's, made an upset here tonight, putting Max D on the trailer here tonight at a round 2 action. We're going to go back down and check out our MTA photo finish. Your winner, the Idaho Wildman. You see Max D just over top of that truck. He shouted towards the outside of the track, and Obsession moves on into our semifinal competition. Next up here tonight, MonsterMania 6, Night 2, Round 2. Jalen Buford, the USA 1 Chevrolet, taking on Brad Shaw and the Bigfoot Bad Boy. It doesn't get much better than this. Ford taking on Chevrolet, Bigfoot taking on USA 1. Who's going to be moving on into our semifinal competition? Both trucks are staged. Here's the green light now. Bigfoot, USA 1. Bigfoot got a hold shot. USA 1 coming back. Oh, it's a close one as Buford takes it to the wall. USA 1, the MonsterMania 3 champion, moving on into our semifinal competition here tonight. He will put the Bigfoot Bad Boy on the trailer and on the way back to Pacific, Missouri. What a ride it was. Both drivers let it all hang out, but now we get set and ready to close out round 2 competition. James Vaillancourt, Mr. Cool Hand Luke, the UFO Ford out of Cinnamon, New Jersey, now ready to take on Sawyer Ramsdale and the Built Ford Tough Blue Thunder over here on the outside lane. It's the battle of the Ford Oval Brigade here tonight to close out round 2. We're looking for green down the straightaway they go. Both trucks are side by side, up and over no man's land. Now a good snap wheelie, and UFO loses it over the last set of cars, almost making a little bit of contact with the Built Ford Tough Blue Thunder. Sawyer Ramsdale had an incredible slab wheelie all the way through no man's land. We're going back and checking out the MTA replay here. Both drivers cutting incredible light, side by side, all the way down the straightaway. Watch your inside lane as Sawyer Ramsdale does a nice slap wheelie through no man's land. Vaillancourt now hitting the side of the racing lane ramp, gets a little crossed up and a little love tap right there into the Blue Thunder Ford. Luckily, he didn't turn him over here tonight as UFO goes on the trailer, and the Blue Thunder machine will be advancing on into our semifinal competition here tonight. So, ladies and gentlemen, we started with 16 trucks. We're now down to 4. Who's going to take away the Night 2 MonsterMania 6 championship? We're going to find out, ladies and gentlemen, when semifinals return. Welcome back to the MTA YouTube channel, everybody. If you have not already, be sure to head over to monstertruckattitude.myspreadshop.com and pick up all the latest and greatest MTA merchandise. If you're a fan of what we do right here on the MTA YouTube channel, again, it's monstertruckattitude.myspreadshop.com for all your MTA gear. Welcome back to MonsterMania 6 Night 2, ladies and gentlemen, only on the MTA YouTube channel. Here is how semifinal action is going to be shaken down. Bulldozer set to take on Chris Walker's and Obsessed in our first matchup of semifinals. The other side of the bracket, your MonsterMania 3 champion, Jalen Buford in USA 1, taking on Sawyer Ramsdale in the Built for Tough Blue Thunder. Again, we're down to 4 trucks, soon to be 2. Who wants it more, and who wants the biggest championship win we do all year long? Ladies and gentlemen, up first here tonight in semis, Big Bad John returns in the Bulldozer. John MTA&x behind the wheel to take on the Idaho Wildman. Chris Walker's in Obsession over here on the outside lane. Both these drivers get one shot here tonight in semis to make it to the final round showdown. Who's it going to be and who wants this win more? Both trucks are staged. Obsession, Bulldozer. Who's going to take it to the finals? Green light goes down on the line. They go side by side up and over the first jump through no man's land. Obsession now pulling the trigger and over he goes over the last man stack inside of the shutdown area. But John MTA&x and Bulldozer was closing the gap on him. We're going to go back and check out our MTA replay here, ladies and gentlemen. Off the line they go. They're pretty much side by side coming down that straightaway. Watch now as they go up and over the first jump. Your outside lane in Obsession getting a little cattywampus right through no man's land. He still gags it one more time on the throttle and has just enough to put the nose in front of the Bulldozer, and over he goes in the shutdown area. Bulldozer gave it all he had, but Obsession moves his way into the final round showdown. Who is he going to meet there at MonsterMania 6, night number 2? The Built for Tough Blue Thunder. Sawyer Ramsdale coming to the line to take on 3 years ago MonsterMania 3 champion Jalen Buford in the same truck, the USA 1 Chevrolet, ready to go on the outside lane. A Ford versus Chevrolet matchup here tonight. 2 great drivers going to throw it down at MonsterMania 6 night 2 here in semis. Both trucks are staged. Here's the green light. Who's going to meet Obsession in the final side by side? Up and over the first jump. Now USA 1 in trouble. He gets in the Blue Thunder and over goes Ramsdale across the finish line. And we saw UFO bump into Blue Thunder in the closing matchups of round 2. This time, USA 1 turns him over. We're going to go back and take another look. Both drivers again cut a great light. They're side by side, getting to the first jump. This is where it all shakes down. USA 1 landed a little bit crooked, shot towards the inside of the track, and just that little bump right there was all it took for Blue Thunder to rock up and roll over, and that's what happens at such a high rate of speed, and that little bump just happens right there. Nonetheless, our final round showdown is coming up next. Both trucks have rolled over here tonight in semis. Their crew's going to be thrashing on a Blue Thunder taking on Obsession. The finals are coming up next.
It's bigger. It's louder. It's better than ever. This still isn't your typical motorsports podcast. This is the 10th anniversary of Crush This, a Monster Truck podcast brought to you by J Concepts. For 10 years, your hosts, the Monster Truck Canucker Brad Shaw and Dan Chichagash, have brought you into the minds and personalities of the monster truck industry. Strap in and hold on tight. This is Crush This!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to MonsterMania 6 Night 2, and this is what it all comes down to be. It's the final round showdown. Your contenders is none other than the Idaho Wildman, Chris Walker's in Obsession, taking on Sawyer Ramsdale in the Built for Tough Blue Thunder. They've been battling it out all night long. Both trucks have been rolled over here tonight. Their crews have got them back as best as they can, and they're ready to take on one another here in our final round showdown. Again, Sawyer Ramsdale, Built for Tough Blue Thunder, the Idaho Wildman, Chris Walker's in Obsession. Both these drivers are staged and ready to go. It's going to be a battle of the Ford Oval Brigade here tonight. Who is going to make history and become the MonsterMania 6 Night 2 champion? Both drivers are staged and ready to go. Ladies and gentlemen, Obsession, Blue Thunder, it's showtime here tonight as we go green down the straightaway. They're side by side, up and over the first jump through no man's land, and Obsession in trouble, turning it over. Blue Thunder takes it to the wall. What an incredible matchup. Not sure who got this victory here tonight in the final round showdown. We are going to go back and check out our MTA replay here tonight. I do believe that Blue Thunder got the victory, shooting across the finish line first. Here you go off the line, side by side, coming down that straightaway. Both drivers had a good light on each other. Up and over no man's land now. They settle it back down. A shootout to the finish line. Obsession a little crossed up, and Blue Thunder gets it across the finish line first as the Idaho Wildman goes upside down in the shutdown area. So ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please help me congratulating Sawyer Ramsdale, the S-Kicker, in the Built Ford Tough Blue Thunder. You, sir, are the MonsterMania 6 Night 2 champion. And ladies and gentlemen, what an awesome night of racing. MonsterMania weekend has been an absolute thrill, not only for us at MTA, but hopefully for you great fans that continue to support us for as long as you have. Thank you guys so much. Be sure, if you haven't already, crush that subscribe button, and I'll catch you down the road.
Standing tall up in victory lane, I done brought the pain and now they screaming my name. Yeah, everybody saw me rock the place. Now there's flashbulbs are popping and mics in my face. Always giving the crowd what they need. Now they're wearing my shirts front row to nosebleed. Now the crowd forms is what it's all about. Signing autographs until the lights out. Yeah, it's about that. It's about that.